Seems like the game has changed. It's been a long time coming. It's a takeover. I'm about to show you how we do it. Are you ready? One Face Trader Gang. Welcome to Money Matters Trader Gang. There's quite a few episodes that I'm gonna be releasing in the next couple of weeks. But I've really been busy with work, with the companies and everything. But I just feel like our mindset about money has to change. And hopefully these podcasts change that. These podcasts, they change your perception about money. Because it's one topic that is very taboo, especially where I'm from, for example. Mainly because there's poverty, But financial freedom is possible. It's possible to be financially free. You just need to know how this monopoly works. So the wealthy know that the salary earners are paying the most tax, and they try to avoid tax as much as possible. So you need to spend your time day in and day out trying to figure out ways of how to build wealth. Your understanding of money has to change. I have another book coming out. It's still also Time Value of Money, and it's still dealing with the concept of money, but more so entrepreneurship. I'll let you know when it's going to be released, but I'm looking forward to that. So I've been doing a lot of writing. I've been doing a lot of, trying to create funds and all of that, as you know from the previous podcast. So, what does it take to achieve financial freedom? What does it take to be in this pool of the top 1%? How is it that the wealthy keep getting wealthy and the poor people keep getting poorer? How is it that in most stock exchanges, the majority of companies that are owned by the wealthy, and they're not owned by the majority of the public? First of all, we try to reinvent the wheel. We try to start from scratch. You can't operate outside of what's already there. That's the first thing. I mean, you can try, but I believe that in order to attain financial freedom, you have to play by the rules, and you have to do what currently works. Okay. I mean, in trading, for example, I know I have a few podcasts where I'll be analyzing the markets in real time. It's just the effects of Corona and everything literally put a hold on some of the podcasts we're supposed to release, especially that were about, markets, and at the time what was happening in the markets. But it's okay. I'm currently working on a studio now where I want this podcast to be visual, so you can see everything that I'll be talking about, from the charts to the analysis to the research to different ways of applying different strategies into the markets and so forth. But now your understanding of money has to change. Your mindset has to change. What you were told about money is the root of all evil, all of that is not true. The love for money is the root of all evil, not money itself. And the value that is stored in different purchases that wealthy people make, you need to understand how all of that works. In a monopoly game, you start off with nothing, and eventually you have hotels, eventually you buy real estate, eventually You buy houses, which equates to hotels, 4 houses per hotel, like that. This is how they do it in real life. Okay. Now, you need to understand how these different systems work. Like, for example, how to attain a loan from the bank when you have a down payment. Our problem is we rely too much on liabilities. Like we like acquiring liabilities. We like, buying a house. We like buying cars. And all of those things are liabilities because they don't feed into our income. And whatever feeds into our income can come from cash flow, if you want to call it that. I know it's starting to sound a bit cliche-ish, especially that specific word, but that's generally how accountants look at it. When they look at your balance sheet, they look at your income statement and they look at your cash flow statement. Whatever goes from your cash flow statement, you can use that to feed into the lifestyle that you want, not before. A lot of people save, but they don't save to invest. If you don't invest in assets that generate you cash, whether it be daily, be it monthly, be it yearly, be it in the next 10 years, then you're going to feed into the liabilities. And liabilities feed into expenses and so forth. So you have to be really, really mindful of what you're trying to do. The idea behind the different organizations that I founded is to help people. And, to work and collaborate with other fellow entrepreneurs so we can build asset bases and we can build organizations that can help other people. Okay? So financial freedom in that sense is, you see, we don't really need money. We need freedom. Freedom to go anywhere you want. Freedom to do what you want, when you want, and how you want. But the problem is, the decisions that we make seem to hinder us from truly achieving that financial freedom. I'm currently busy with real estate deals, and we're busy with developments and so forth. And I realize we're trying to play catch up. Most of the time we try to play catch up, which is a bad thing. For example, most entrepreneurs, they think listing now is the thing, listing on the major exchanges. Meanwhile, the ones that are on the major exchanges are trying to delist. The demeasuring, delisting, all of that. This is what the wealthy are doing. Most people know now that an MBA graduate only runs the business on paper. That's why most big organizations or big corporations don't hire MBA graduates anymore. But we're trying to play catch up. Most people know that buying a house now, the interest rates are low. You can qualify for a bond if you have a stable job and whatever. But 20-year mortgage or 20-year bond payment is not going to help you. That's why the wealthy now are getting rid of the houses, because they know that renting, there's freedom in renting. If you rent, there's freedom. So you need to be able to think about these things and stop playing catch up. If you're going to have that financial freedom, you need to have this certain level of understanding that's an independent thinking mindset. Like, you have to think independently and have a mind that watches itself and watch the decisions that you make. I truly believe that, there's enough wealth for everyone, provided that we play by the rules and we attain it in a rightful, ethical manner. Okay. So I have companies that are coming up under Trader Gang, and I don't want to say or make the decision for you to take steps to invest in these companies, but you've seen our track record. Okay, you've seen our trading records. You can see that the different companies that we've made alerts on have truly broken out, like they've literally, went crazy. So I'd encourage you to just go through them, do your own research. Okay, look into these companies, learn different ways of how to do diligence, and how to do all of that, and also to hopefully join us and collaborate with us in order to get into the property fund, so we can make more developments and reach more people. But I'm truly excited about that, and I look forward to the next coming podcast, because the things that I really have to share with you guys are things that can, I believe, not only financially make you literate if you're not, but they're also gonna show you how to create that freedom that you need. Okay, and how different value, how value is stored in different things, and how you can utilize those to better yourself and to better your life and to grow, because at the end of the day, it's about growth. It's about growth, it's about freedom, and it's about achieving your dreams. So if you have any other questions, I haven't been receiving questions so far for the previous episodes, but I'm hoping that our engagement online and all of that will give perspective, and it will, me answering the questions, I hope it's helping you. But if it's not, just comment on the videos, send me messages, go on the Trader Gang pages, ask questions, and then let's get into the markets, let's get into real estate, let's get into starting different businesses and funding different businesses, and let's grow.